Why Oleksandr Usyk is the greatest heavyweight of all time. In a sport defined by giants, knockout artists, and larger-than-life personalities, one man has quietly rewritten the rules of greatness. No trash talk, no theatrics, just pure, undeniable skill. Today, we're breaking down the career of Oleksandr Usyk and making the case for why he might be the greatest heavyweight of all time. Oleksandr Usyk was born in Simferopol, Crimea, in 1987. He didn't start boxing particularly early compared to many legends, but once he did, his rise was relentless. His amateur career, nothing short of elite. Olympic gold medalist, London 2012. World Championship gold, 2011. Over 300 amateur fights, losing just 15 of them. What made him special even then wasn't power. It was movement, ring IQ, and a style that felt almost untouchable. He wasn't just beating opponents, he was solving them. Cleaning up the cruiserweights. Before conquering heavyweight, Usyk cleaned out the cruiserweight division, and did it in a way almost no one ever has. He entered the World Boxing Super Series, a tournament designed to crown the undisputed king. And what did Usyk do? He went on the road. Fight after fight. Champion after champion. Defeated Marco Huck in Germany. Beat Maris Briedis in Latvia. Destroyed Murat Gassiev in Russia. 3 elite fighters, 3 hostile environments, 3 masterclasses. By 2018, Usyk became the undisputed cruiserweight champion, holding all 4 major belts. That alone puts him in rare company. But he wasn't done. Heavyweight debut. Here, where things get interesting. Usyk moved up to heavyweight, a division historically dominated by giants. We're talking about men outweighing him by 20, 30, even 40 pounds. And yet, he didn't bulk up dramatically. He didn't change his style. Instead, he brought speed, angles, and precision into a division that wasn't used to dealing with it. Critics doubted him. He's too small. He can't handle the power. He won't last against elite heavyweights. They were wrong. Anthony Joshua Masterclass. In 2021, Usyk challenged Anthony Joshua, a unified heavyweight champion, bigger, stronger, and widely expected to win. What followed was not just a victory. It was a boxing lesson. Usyk outmaneuvered Joshua for 12 rounds with scorecards reading 115-113, 116-112, 117-112. Controlled the pace, neutralized his power, and made one of the division's biggest punchers look hesitant. Critics universally praised Usyk's performance during the fight. Coral Bari of BBC Sport called it exceptional, incredible, and a masterclass. Chris Eubank Jr. called it one of the biggest statements in boxing for a very long time. Lennox Lewis called it a great tactical performance. Max Kellerman compared the match to Holmes versus Spinks, in which a reign of a bigger boxer was likewise ended. Roy Jones Jr. reacted. Usyk didn't beat Joshua, he dominated him. Then came the rematch. Joshua came in heavier, more aggressive, and still Usyk adapted. Again. 2 fights, 2 wins, no controversy. At this point, it was clear. Usyk wasn't just competing at heavyweight. He was dominating it. Tyson Fury showdown. Then came the ultimate test. Tyson Fury, undefeated, massive, awkward, and widely considered one of the most difficult heavyweights in history. Size, reach, experience. On paper, Fury had every advantage. But Usyk did what he always does. He found the answer. Through relentless pressure, incredible footwork, and tactical brilliance, Usyk broke through Fury's defenses. Round by round, he imposed his rhythm. And when it mattered most, he delivered, winning a controversial split decision, who many observers did give the fight to Fury, some even ruling it a draw, but that didn't matter. He became the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, something the division hadn't seen in decades. So, what makes Usyk special? It's not just wins, It's how he wins. Elite footwork, constantly creating angles. Incredible stamina, never slowing down. Tactical adaptability, adjusting mid-fight. Mental composure, never rattled. He doesn't rely on power. He relies on perfection. In a division built on brute force, Usyk wins with intelligence. Is he the GOAT of the division? Now here's the controversial part. Can Usyk really be the greatest heavyweight of all time? Let's look at the case. Olympic gold medalist. Undisputed cruiserweight champion. Undisputed heavyweight champion. Beat multiple elite champions in their primes. Did it across weight classes. Won in opponents' home countries. Stayed undefeated. Compare that to the legends. Ali. Tyson. Lewis. Holyfield. All incredible, all iconic. But none of them achieved undisputed status in two divisions in the modern era. None combined technical mastery and adaptability quite like this. Usyk didn't just win. He solved every challenge placed in front of him.